I was playing the Skull and Bones beta on stream and got asked this question. Off-brand Sea of Thieves? Off-brand Sea of Thieves? I honestly though, the thing is, I don't think this is a Sea of Thieves game at all. I don't think this is Sea of Thieves at all, and I think that that's part of the problem. Is I think everybody's trying to make it Sea of Thieves, and it's not. This is purely. This is more like Red Dead Online, but pirates. That's more of what it's like. I have never played, so I can't really be talking. I just stated the opinion. No, I mean, there's a lot of people that are like furious. Like they're like, oh, there's no land combat. There's no this. There's no that. You know, it's just your boat. And that's fair because that's what it is. But I think the biggest problem people are having is they're coming in and expecting this is supposed to be a Sea of Thieves competitor, and it's not. This is just not a Sea of Thieves competitor. By no means is I don't think it is at all, honestly. I think you have a situation here where you have more of a GTA Online, Red Dead Online style of game. Like, your boat is your main character. You know, my weapons, if I level them up and they're better than someone else's and I'm doing PvP, then I'm probably going to win. Like, that's just... And that's how it is in GTA. That's how it is on Red Dead Online and games like that. Like, if you're leveled up and you're a higher level, you're just going to win stuff. You know? I mean, it just kind of is what it is. I think people need to play this game and let it be its own and not worry about whether or not it's Sea of Thieves. To me, it's just another chance to play a pirate game. I mean, you are on a boat and you're a pirate. I see something in common. I agree. I agree that because I'm on a boat and I'm a pirate, there is something in common. That is fair to say. But by no means, the gameplay is not even close to each other. You know, they're not the same. They're the same theme. There's lots of pirate games. But just because it's a pirate game doesn't mean that it's, you know, this is... I think what it is you've got a bunch of people in the Sea of Thieves community that love Sea of Thieves, but know the game has issues, and they want somebody to come out with Sea of Thieves without issues, and so they're mad that this isn't that. I mean, this isn't Sea of Thieves at all, though. Like, this game doesn't play anything at all like Sea of Thieves. And I think it's unfair to this game to be like, oh my god, Sea of Thieves has all this stuff, why doesn't it? Well, this game's got different stuff. Because this game's more about leveling up my boat. Sea of Thieves, everybody has the same guns, the same boats, the same everything, basically. It's just a different style of playing. You know? I think... Now, here's the thing. I like Sea of Thieves much better than this game so far. Much better. And that's why I like Sea of Thieves. I love making content for that game because it's so unique. But so far, I'm perfectly happy with this game for what I want it to be. I want to just sit on my couch, and if I want to hop on real quick and do a mission to earn a little money, I can do that. Like, or if I want to hop on and, you know, grind out getting this boat for no reason other than I just felt like it, then I can, you know. It's kind of a copy, not when you put it like... I think it's not a copy at all, is what I'm saying. And I actually think this game was supposed to come out at the same time as Sea of Thieves. I just don't think this is a copy at all. Because this is a copy of Black Flag, which was an Assassin's Creed game. They just took the gameplay of another game, a small section of gameplay from another game that they made, and said, what if we made that a whole game? I don't think this is a copy of Sea of Thieves at all. I don't think this has anything to do with Sea of Thieves. I think this is just another pirate game. That's how I see it. I don't think Sea of Thieves has hardly any impact at all on what they've done with this game. I think the people that are saying that this game has anything to do with Sea of Thieves are the ones that are looking for clickbait or are salty because they wanted this game to be something it's not. That's my personal opinion on the people that are hating on this game for comparisons of Sea of Thieves. Anyone that's comparing Sea of Thieves, it's not fair. It's not the same kind of game. I think if you go, like, because that's the thing is, I'm going to be 100% honest. When this game first came out, when I first saw it announced, I said, this game looks stupid And I would much rather play Sea of Thieves. That's what I said. I had no interest in this game. But actually what happened was, this is how the opinion of this game changed. Right before the last beta of this game, me and a buddy of mine started playing Red Dead Online. And I enjoyed just kind of like casually exploring a world and just like, you know, just kind of like roaming around, doing whatever you feel like, earning money kind of for whatever reason you want. And then all of a sudden I said, man, what if there was a pirate game that was like Red Dead Online? And then when I actually played this last beta, I said, that's actually kind of what this is. This is more like, you know, GTA Online or Red Dead Online than it is Sea of Thieves. It's a game that you just go around as a character in a world and you level up your weapons and your stuff. Sea of Thieves doesn't level up your weapons. You don't level up your boats. You only get cosmetics. This game is all about leveling up your boats and leveling up your guns and stuff like that. That's all it's about. The whole point of this game is to level that stuff up. And that's where I think the only thing that's the same about this is that they're pirate themed. Because Sea of Thieves is all about being a competitive balance of everyone has the same cannons, everyone has the same sword, everyone has the same weapons. In this, if I've got level 4 cannons and you got level 1 cannons, I'm probably going to shit on you. You know, this is all about building your boat. Like, there's different kinds of cannons. You can build them however you want. Like, it's just a very, to me, as someone who plays Sea of Thieves, I just don't think, I love Sea of Thieves, and I promise you, I will still probably play Sea of Thieves 4 or 5 times as much as this game. Because I love Sea of Thieves, and I think Sea of Thieves is a better game. But I like what this game has to offer for what it's trying to be, is what I'm trying to say. And I think that there's a lot of people in the Sea of Thieves community pissed that it's not more like Sea of Thieves, but it's like if it was more like Sea of Thieves and just play Sea of Thieves. That's how I look at it. If that's what you want, if you wanted to play Sea of Thieves, then just play Sea of Thieves. Would I love to see a expansion for this game where they add combat on islands and let us actually have that style of pirates? Sure, absolutely. But am I cool with just playing this game the way it is and unlocking and building my boat and, you know, listen to the silly little sea shanties that my crew sings for me when I'm sailing around? Cool with that too. You know, I think it's just, I think that people came into this game expecting something that didn't exist. And I think that that's some of it. And maybe, and don't get me wrong, I was not on board with Skull and Bones from the beginning. What's up, Brent? I was not on board with this game from the beginning. So maybe there was advertisement when this game came out that led people to think it was something it's not. But to me, this is more like a story game that has multiplayer and you level up your ship. This is a boat pirate game. This is a boat pirate game. That's how I look at it. This is a pirate game that's for your boat. It's more about your boat than it is your pirate. Now, don't get me wrong. There are people that have criticisms of this game that I think are fair. But I think any comparison to Skull and Bones is not. Now that the beta's over, I did want to take a little second here to kind of talk about some of the pros and cons of what I liked about Skull and Bones that I didn't cover while I was streaming it. And some of the stuff that I really, really liked, I enjoyed the world. It was a very pretty world. It was really cool to kind of just randomly interact with other real people to kind of complete missions and things you wanted to get done. I really enjoyed the world events and the ability that some of those offered PvP opportunities. Some of those offered, you know, PvE against real people opportunities, which were cool. Or the ability to work together on, you know, trying to defeat a really strong opponent. So that was kind of a really cool feature that I enjoyed. The other feature I really did enjoy was I had a good time with the crafting system. You know, I wanted to make the medium-sized boat for the, you know, beta reward. And I kind of just enjoyed the ability to, you know, I hop on for 10, 15 minutes and sail to the nearest tree and collect some lumber, or I sail to the nearest mine and collect some iron, or whatever it might be. You know, I liked the fact that there was kind of a side hustle, you know, that you could do in the game to collect the resources you needed to improve your cannons, to improve your boat, you know, things like that. I enjoyed that the different merchants and stuff sold different cosmetics and different blueprints, and the, you know, the exploring the world and making sure you had money to collect the different blueprints you need to make different items. So I enjoyed that kind of stuff. It just kind of added some variety to the gameplay. It wasn't the same thing all the time. The negatives that I have seen and felt, it would be cool to, you know, have a little bit more island exploration. I had a couple times that I was looking for buried treasure on some of the outposts, and I thought that was a really fun experience to search the island for this treasure. But the islands aren't super expansive, and they're not like, it's not a super difficult thing to find. But I enjoyed the experience, so I think that's a really easy thing that they could add later into the game, more island exploring. Obviously, with island exploring, people want some kind of combat. I think combat would be cool, even if it was just PvE combat on the islands. But even as it stands, I'd be cool with just more island exploring in the sense of just finding treasure. Even if I don't see, you know, other people or have to fight anything. I back to my original statement, I think it would be just cool, even just to have more islands to explore. That was a feature that I enjoyed. Another con, though, that kind of goes with that hand in hand is that currently with the, you know, boat-only situation, obviously we didn't get any look at in-game, but I've heard in-game can be challenging and fun. I don't know. I don't have experience. But as it sits, with any kind of quest game, you know, I could definitely see tasks in this game getting very repetitive or feeling like you've run out of things to do. I'm not a real big fan of doing the same thing over and over and over, unless it is challenging and fun to do it the first time or extremely rewarding. So I could see, you know, some of the easier stuff like plundering, you know, different outposts and stuff, that could get really repetitive. So, but it's an easy fix. As the game is, you know, as the game life extends, they just add more content to that side of it. I think that's an easy thing. But overall, I could see there being a repetitiveness that gets old for a lot of people. So, you know, just one of those things that I think it would be cool if they added like a level system, you know, like you go out and hunt, add a hunting level, you know, your hunting and fishing level as you're out there catching sharks, killing crocodiles, things like that. You know, maybe you just have like a naval level or like a bounty hunter level, you know, stuff like that. So if they added, you know, kind of like jobs with levels, that'd be pretty cool. You know, you do have the bounty board, so you could easily just implement a level for completing bounties. Thinking like a Red Dead Online, how they have, you know, bounty hunter as a job. So it would be cool if they added something like that, because I do think that some of the other features could get repetitive and not feel super rewarding without something like that. Another thing that I think was a little disappointing was and it is what it is. The story wasn't super engaging. From what I played, I kind of stopped playing the story once I hit the max infamy rank for the beta, because I felt like once the game came out, I would use the story to help keep improving my infamy rank. So I wanted to leave parts of that. So the part of the story I played wasn't super engaging. It was fine. Like, it was a fine little, like, you're a pirate, whatever. I didn't get super far into it, but it wasn't like a super, like, suck you in and you just want to keep playing. The fact that I was able to put down the story because I didn't want to, you know, do it without ranking up kind of showed me that I wasn't, like, super into the story. And I like a good story, so, like, that side of it may have been a little bit disappointing, but it still could get better. So I'll leave that as a little caveat there, that I didn't play a ton of it. I played it until I hit that max infamy, and then after that I just did, you know, world events, collecting materials, things like that. Other than that, though, I really did enjoy my time on the beta. I thought it was a fun game. It was a good change of pace. And like I mentioned on stream, I have been really looking for a game that I could just lay on my couch and play. You know, just lay on my couch, kind of like achieve stuff, have a good time. And this game is absolutely, you know, filling that for me. And I found myself a lot of times wanting to play it. So, and a lot of times in betas, I don't find myself wanting to play them a lot, and I did enjoy this game. And I did mention that I like Sea of Thieves better, but it's not because this game was lacking anything. It's just, to me, the unique experiences of Sea of Thieves I have never found in another game. And so that's what really sells me on Sea of Thieves. It's not anything wrong with this game that makes me like it better. It's just a preference. But I do think that anyone that enjoys a kind of open world character progression kind of game, this game, if you're into pirate themes, this game could definitely fill that void. You know, hopefully this was informational and not as negative as a lot of stuff you see on the internet. So if you're wanting to enjoy this game and not see all the negativity, hopefully this review, you know, helps you feel a little bit differently about it. Let me know in the comments down below how you felt. What did you enjoy? What do you think they could add? It's always fun to talk about the things that could make a game better. But so either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one. Yeah, you may have to refresh the stream. We like can't use our stuff like that. We have to be smart. Because I need my ship's energy so I can brace for impact. Like this. Like this. Jesus, where is... Tyler, we're not doing that. You're not doing that. We're not being rude to people like that. We're not being rude to people like that. That ain't gonna happen. Creek Bump's been here quite a bit lately, and I appreciate it. Jesus Christ. This is insane. Obviously, you cannot solo this. That's very clear. I'm also way under-leveled for this, clearly. I'm using everything I have to even stay alive in this fight. And I've done nothing. Everything I have is being burned into this fight right now. Jesus. It's working now? Good. I'm glad. You have me panicking. How is there nobody else on this server that wants anything to do with this? I can't do this. It just ain't gonna happen. I feel like we just need to leave. I feel like we need to leave. I feel like there's no point. I can't even kill the side ships, you know? I can't even kill the other ships because they're level 10 and my boat's like a 5. Mr. W, I feel old. My knees already have problems this morning. Your back hurt. Yeah, you are old, dude. Couldn't even stand up. It sucks so bad. Right side, you haven't had a migraine in like 5 or 6 days. There you go. Now if you just stop being a dick to people in chat, you'd be set. Oh my god. Dude, Jesus. Good thing I have this boat. Good thing this boat's a tank. Because we are getting molested. Jesus. Oh my god, we're gonna have to brace for impact again. Oh, we zoomed out of that one. Oh, come on, I was out of that. But you can't say I didn't put up a good fight. You can't say I didn't put up a good fight. It's the one thing you cannot... Oh my god, dude, this other boat is railing me. What do I got left? I'm just gonna sit here and stick around and... I'm gonna survive this fight. That's the goal right now. Just to survive the fight. That cutthroat cargo hunt last time got me some good stuff. Maybe I should do it again. Jesus. That doesn't work anymore. Can I lurk or no? Do you even know what lurking means? Lurk just means you have the stream up but you're not talking in chat. Why wouldn't you be able to do that? Exclamation point lurk actually used to have a command, but then it got copyrighted, so. We used to actually have a thing for it. But the song that would play was copyrighted, so. Oh, we're gonna get hit hard on that one. They're ramming me. We gotta get some energy back. Because we gotta be able to brace. We gotta be able to brace for the next wave. Can we play Apex sometime? I don't really play very often. I don't even play with my, like, IRL friends. So I'm not, I mean, I guess, but I don't really play it, so. I mean, chances are it would happen. Incoming. Oh, and how is Skull and Bones is fun? I'm having fun. It's not going to be a game I stream. But I'm having fun. It's not going to replace Sea of Thieves. But I'm having fun. I mean, I'm literally fighting the ship for no reason right now. So clearly that's fun. Jesus. I'm almost out of health back, so. Uh-oh. How does that not destroy their boat? That's a cool shot. Yeah, I just hit you with everything I had. Every cannon I had just fired at you. Ubisoft just didn't have enough people playing Siege, I guess, so they needed to make a game for more people to play. Or it's a completely different development team for Ubisoft, but Ubisoft is just the big company. They have multiple development teams. Look at how we survived the whole time frame. We'll brace for one more hit. Alright, do we get anything for doing this? Do I get anything for trying?